All right, take 4. Sorry, my daughter just walked in, started talking to me, didn't realize it was in a video, and now I just bowed because my dog just came back inside from outside, so who knows what kind of noises he'll be making. All right, moving on. eBay authentication program. Ooh, this is a big boy one right here. See, I'm making up for all that lost time. Hate the baggie, but love the card. Peyton Manning. Autograph Nike swoosh symbol. Authenticated by eBay. It is a 1 of 1. I would imagine it is just a player worn type stuff. But yeah. Now here's one of those interesting things. When I purchase a card, or when I sell a card, let's say. If I was going to sell this card, I know that it's Peyton Manning. I know that it is a immaculate. I know it's a 1 of 1. I know it's Nike. I know it's autographed. So I would do a search for, say, Peyton Manning Nike swoosh, Peyton Manning autographed Nike, or Peyton Manning immaculate Nike, or Peyton Manning immaculate auto. I do a search for all of those, and then check what they sell for, and then look for things that are similar, because you might get the Nike symbol with no autograph. You might get, different variations or things like that. And that would give me an idea of what they sell for. So let's say they sell for $2,000, right? And then I see this one and I'm like, I'm going to sell it. Now, I'm not one of those people that says, oh, it's worth $2,000. I'm going to try to sell it for $4,000. There are people like that out there. And if you're one of them, hey, good for you. Most of the time, those cards don't sell. They just sit on eBay for a long, long time. I usually go on there, see what they sell for. Let's say this is a $2,000 card and they're selling for $2,000. Would I go $2,100, $2,200, maybe just a little bit more? Maybe. If I'm the buyer, I do the same thing. I research this thing, find out how much do I think the approximate value is. If it's $2,000 and somebody wants $6,000, I just keep on scrolling. If they have a best offer option, I'll send them an offer based on the $2,000. I might say, hey, you know what? I really want this card for my collection, so I'll go $2,250, maybe $2,300, and then I'll get a response saying, hey, the seller wants $4,500. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, they sell for $2,200, $2,300 at the most, mostly $2,000. Why am I going to pay $4,500? Like, that's just crazy. But again, I know there's people out there that like, oh, somebody will buy it, or, you always have to go for more or else the card never goes up in value. And I get all those thoughts. But the reality is, if a card sells for $2,000 regularly, you cannot ask for 100% premium price on top of it. If it's $2,000, maybe $2,250, maybe $2,300, maybe say $2,500 with a best offer and see what people offer you, or $3,000 with a best offer. But your number should be somewhere around that where they sell for. Maybe a little bit more. Obviously, you don't want to go less. But, I see cards on there with swooshes only. And they want $1,300, $1,400. And you look at sale prices and they're around $8,000 or $9,000. It's like, well, why are we going so high up? I saw somebody that has a similar card like this. They want $8,000. I want to say they sell for around $2,200, up to $2,500, let's say. So $8,000, really? 3 times the amount that they normally sell for? And I put in an offer pretty strong because I wanted it for my collection, and it was declined. And then when I put in a higher one, they came back, with like triple what my offer was. I had one guy who his counter offer was more than his buy it now price. Obviously, he was just trying to send me a message that he thinks I'm a jerk, but it's because I'm a jerk who offered him what they sell for, not what this guy wanted to get for it. So, anyway, that's my spiel. Moving on. Peyton Manning, Nike swoosh auto. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the Peyton Manning card that I just got into the collection and show you guys what the Peyton Manning collection looks like in the new space. Now, it's not 100% done yet, so I apologize, but once it's done, I'll give you the full tour. So what I've done here is I have Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning next to him. To me, to the quarterbacks to ever play the game. And so the cards they kind of stop where the pictures are. You know, so this is the Peyton Manning side. See a lot more of the oranges and things, but anyway, so this is the new card here. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I'm thinking I want to have that like right here, you know, at eye level so I can see it. So the question is, what gets moved to make room for it? So I have some shields here, and those are really nice. And so I'm thinking as I get closer over here is when it starts to get a little less. So maybe I'll move this one out because there is no more space, so something's got to come down. And then what I think I'm going to do is maybe move this shield up. Hopefully nothing falls off the shelf. And then maybe slide these guys down. And I think right there is a really nice spot for this one. Boom, right there. Very nice. Now, for those of you who are wondering, this is just molding that I purchased at Home Depot. Comes in like 18-foot lengths or something like that. And then you can just cut it down yourself. I think you're supposed to use a hand saw, but I just use my saw at home. I know that the blades are, you know, it's not made for that or whatever, but I just swap out the blades like once a year, you know, rather than having to do the physical work. And plus I get a perfect straight edge versus when you're doing it with a handsaw, you know, you never know. So, but it's like $2 or $3 a foot, something like that. Who knows at this point how expensive it is. I always buy it in bulk. When I do buy it, I'll end up buying like 15 pieces that are like 16 feet long each, and then just cutting them down to size. So, you know, you can kind of see behind me, there's small ones that are like 24 inches right here in front of me, which this morning I measured them were 106 inches. So, but about them is they keep everything straight, organized, clean look. It does have a little groove in it, which I don't know if you can see it right there. It has a little groove in it so that the card isn't going to like slip forward or tip forward or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about that. And like I said, for $2 or $3 a foot, you know, piece like that long is 9 feet, so it cost me $20. But you can get displays that'll hold all of those cards for $20. You know, a whole line of them. So you're talking probably 20, 25 cards. I've seen cases where you can put cards in and they're like $50 and you get like 25 cards out of it. So anyway, that's the Peyton Manning collection. So as the room gets done a little bit more, I'll do a room tour. I think I'm missing something that goes up there, but we'll see. Maybe I need to buy some more stuff. So if you have something out there that's Peyton Manning that's awesome, reach out, leave me a comment. Let me know what you got, how much you want. Maybe we can get it done. All right, guys, thanks for watching another video, and we'll see you next time.